Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Here we are. It's time for the final match of Week 1, and this is an exciting one. The Fiji Ferrets against the Atlanta Altaria. Barry and I run, two players that have been in the league since its inception, and two players who both took hiatus last season, took a break, and are now back. Yeah, get up for Week 1. We have seen more Game 3s in 1 week. This has got to be a record. I don't want to say anything about this set, but even before this set, it's a record. We've had 4 out of the 5 sets so far have gone to Game 3. This is amazing. So we're very excited to see how it concludes. Barry, a 3-time PBA champ, a storied record in the PBA, one of the founding commissioners. Enough praise cannot be given to Barry on his contributions and his just his talent that he's shown and brought into the PBA. Meanwhile, I run, another founding member, data analyst, all kinds of contributions, the original stat man of the league. It's thanks to him that we even have stats, and I am happy to say that stats are going to be back this season. If you check the master sheet, we already have an early draft of what the Week 1 stats look like, so really excited to share with everybody what the final stats are going to be for Week 1. There's some really interesting quirks about Gen 3, things like Sandstorm Chip and Hazards that play into that, so it's going to be kind of interesting talking about that and looking at that. But enough of that side chatter. Let's talk about their teams. Barry with a very offensive core. Really the only walls to speak of are Snorlax, Suicune, and Jirachi, but none of those are really dedicated walls. They're kind of like, they can do some attacking, they can do some walling, a mix of both, right? Then we look at Irun's team. Skarmory, Swampert, Suicune, Claydol. Much more rounded team, a lot more defense focus here, but still has some really solid attackers as well. Both play a really good game of Pokemon. Barry, of course, has the better record and career overall, but Irun still has been able to itch out wins against strong opponents in the past, so I'm excited to see where this goes. So let's jump into the commentary of Game 1. Let's check it out. Barry leading with Metagross. Is this Houdini meta? It is. Choice Band is going to destroy that Skarmory right away. Oh my goodness. Fortress coming in, going to set some hazards into the Swampert. Irun not trying to play that game, going to go to Charizard to threaten out the Fortress. But it's Belly Drum Charizard. Oh my goodness. And he's booming again. Fortress explodes. Now into Claydol. Zapdos is here with Hidden Power Ice, I'm assuming, perhaps Hidden Power Grass. Irun is going to explode. Okay, and now, oh my gosh, we're into Gardevoir against Zapdos. Neither of these Pokemon can explode. Now, for those of you who don't know, Barry is setting up a very specific strategy here that involves, well, involves Heracross apparently, so never mind, I'm going to hold my tongue. The light screen is going to prevent Thunderbolt from breaking through, and the Memento as well. Heracross now with a substitute, gonna roar out the Heracross. That's really smart from Irun. Okay, but Jirachi can also Calm Mind, and this is a Mementoed Zapdos, so we can't really commit to staying in here like this. Gonna roar it out again. Irun playing this really smart. Rock Slide is gonna do a lot of damage to Zapdos. Irun probably content to let it die at this point. With Heracross chipped and Jirachi left, Swampert might be able to clean this up, but the Salackberry is scary, and the Heracross is in swarm range. That's going to boost the Mega Horn. This has been an amazing Game 1 so far. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Reversal. Not doing the damage he would hope. Swampert cleans this up. Is Irun going to take Game 1? Let's see. Para Jirachi means Swampert gets an Earthquake off, and it crits. I don't think that would have killed in one hit. I don't know what the last mon is, but Irun takes Game 1. That was gnarly. That was crazy. That was like our fastest game so far, 16 turns. This is awesome. This is a great set so far. Okay. Whew. This has been like the best. Has to be a turn record. I think so. This has been the best Week 1 ever, guys. This is crazy. All right, let's jump into Game 2. Holy crap. All right, who's going to lead with what? Irun leading Skarm now. Barry going Suicune. He says, enough of this. I'm just going to set up Calm Minds. Irun puts a Toxic on the Suicune, meaning it's going to either have to rest or switch out. The Skarmory switching out suggests that it doesn't have Roar. That's scary. And Suicune having Ice Beam is also very scary into the Celebi. 2 Calm Minds, but a Toxic on the Suicune. Is it going to be Restcoon? Let's see. Celebi is gone. Zapdos is in. Zapdos most likely has Roar, however, Ice Beam is going to hurt. Doesn't matter. Calm Mind boosts aren't enough. It dies from the Thunderbolt. Gonna roar out the opposing Zapdos, get the Fortress in. Barry probably happy to commit here and just start putting spikes up. And let's see how this progresses. Irun loves Click and Roar. We saw that a lot last game as well. Spreading T-Wave and just mixing Barry's Pokemon around. Body Slam not going to get the pair there. Claydol going to come in. Risking a Paralyze on the Claydol. There it is. Rapid Spin most likely, going to get rid of the Spike. But now Metagross here, probably... Okay, going for a Meteor Mash. Oh, and Choice Band Meteor Mash. Insane damage. Zapdos in. The Fire Blast is going to chunk it, and a critical hit is going to kill it. Oh my goodness. Skarmory in on the Snorlax. This is a good position for Irun. Metagross here, probably going to threaten a Boom again. Protect. Let's see. Irun protects on the explosion. Oh my word. Irun playing out of his mind this set. Jirachi setting up Calm Minds. And nope, just going to pivot back, go to Fortress. Barry probably recognizing that this Swampert is a problem. So probably going to elect to Boom on this thing. Let's see. No, he goes for Rapid Spin. Let's see what happens. Explosion. Irun pretty wise to switch in the Zapdos. Wasn't really going to do much the rest of the game, especially because it was parried. Irun in a very good position here, playing really smart. Only thing I'd be scared of is Curslax setting up. Yeah, and here we go. This is a problem, because even though it's paralyzed, if Irun doesn't have a reasonable way to kill this, this Snorlax is going to take the game. So let's see. Earthquake, no crit or anything like that, and Body Slam, yep, just going to kill the Charizard. Swampert in now, Hydro Pump, but only 17%. Yeah, that's not going to do it. And now paralyzing the Swampert. It looks like, barring some crazy crits or paraflinches, Barry's going to be able to take this with the Curslax. Roar on the Skarm would be huge here, but can't blame him. He was running Roar in a lot of Pokemon, so tough though. This is going to be, I'm going to turn up the speed a little bit. Looks like full cursed Snorlax is just going to Body Slam his way through the competition here. Yeah, it does 50 and a pair on the Skarm. Might be a range, might need 2 Body Slams, but it should just clean up the rest of the match. No, it does have Roar! It had Roar the whole time! Oh my goodness! That needed to come in way sooner. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, wow. That's insane, actually. I thought for sure it didn't, it was suggesting it didn't have Roar that whole time. I mean, did you use it last game? It probably did. Wow, and but Barry's gonna bring it to Game 3. Excellent job piloting the Snorlax to get cursed up. Maybe Irun noticed, could have gotten the Skarm in sooner there, so maybe we'll see that in Game 3. Let's get into it. This set has been electric so far. Let's jump in. Here's Game 3, the final game of Week 1. Going Suicune into Charizard right away. Irun gonna have to defensively pivot, and Barry content to click Calm Mind here. Ice Beam is gonna hurt, gonna do more than 50% to Celebi. That's a problem. Hidden Power Grass not gonna do nearly enough in opposing to Suicune. Ice Beam gonna finish off the Celebi. That's a rough start to this game, but Zapdos here now. Going to Snorlax. Gonna press Thunderbolt. I'm amazed that I thought for this Suicune might just want to stay and click Ice Beam there, but it's gonna go to a defensive wall. Body Slam coming out. Skarm gonna set up some hazards here probably. Ooh, a Toxic. Now that's a pretty good click there. But what wants to come in on the Zapdos? Gonna do some stall with the Protect. Just let the Toxic chip away. That's smart. Swampert comes in. Now, I'd be a little afraid of the HP Grass. Jirachi is here. But I don't think Swampert minds just Earthquaking in the Jirachi's face. Is it Hidden Power Grass? It is Hidden Power Grass Jirachi. Charizard coming in, hoping to finish off. The Fire Blast should do it, and there it goes. But Irun playing down Amon. With Celebi gone, Zapdos is really your only answer to this Suicune. Really need to focus on preserving the Suicune. And the Thunderbolt into the Snorlax does 22. No para. Let's see what Snorlax wants to do. probably press Curse. Okay, Skarm is here to click Roar. That makes sense. Maybe, nope, Toxic doesn't work. With those immunity Snorlaxes running around. You do have the option for Thick Fat, but most Snorlaxes are going to run immunity. Already has so much special bulk to begin with. Roar going to get it out of here. Zapdos is back. Exactly what Barry wanted to come in. I don't know who can switch in to this Zapdos clicking Thunderbolt now. And that is scary. Claydol going to come in. That definitely doesn't mind facing off against Zapdos. Looks like a good entry point for Suicune or Forretress. Earthquake only doing 27%, but with leftovers only about 20%. Explosion on the Charizard. Checks out. I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess the Charizard would have been good against the Metagross, but other than that, wasn't really going to make too much progress anywhere else. Spike's going to get set up. Maybe try to get a Toxic on the Suicune here, but Barry content to just start setting up in its face. Iron going to roar it out, get some Spikes chip, maybe set another Spike here now that Snorlax is in. And now you just roar again, I would think. Slowly accumulate your Spikes. A Para would be a bummer. And there it is, 30% chance. You know, it happens. Here's where Barry could threaten the boom, and he can't. Okay. Now we believe it's a Choice Banded Metagross based on what we've seen. On the Miss Rock Slide. It's a good switch from Iron though. Zapdos coming in on what appears to be an Earthquake. Yep, there it is. Does the Claydol have Ice Beam? Hidden Power Ice from Zapdos is going to chunk it. Psychic. Okay. Slowly whittle down the Zapdos. The Zapdos honestly being probably the biggest threat right now. If we can get this thing out of here, his own Zapdos might be able to clean up. Zapdos at 70% and Skarm at 46%, but Parad. Ice Beaming is safe, just in case you anticipate the Zapdos coming in. Now his own Zapdos gets to come in. Hard to tell where this match is going to go. Oh my goodness, and chunking down Iron Zapdos in a huge way, but just going to T-Bolt again. Barry setting himself up to end with Snorlax. That's huge. Because even if Iron broke through the Metagross, the Snorlax could end with just cursing, can't be roared out. And it looks like it's going to close with Metagross para-flinching with the Rock Slide. And Game 3 is going to go to Barry. Whew! What a doozy. That was a good set of Gen 3 OU. That Game 1 was crazy. That Game 1 was awesome. Oh man, that was a good set. Iron, as someone who hopped in the Discord call like 30 minutes ago and said, I don't know much about Gen 3 and started asking questions, you played a really good set of Gen 3. Oh man, and good job Barry bringing it back, winning in Game 3. That was tight. That was tight. That was awesome. Good set from both players. Barry ending week 1 with a win. That was tight. Good stuff. This week 1 has been probably the best week 1 we've had. So many Game 3s. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. We'll be back next week with week 2 matches, so look forward to seeing those. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.